Cool. So David is up next. He's going to do a very similar tactic to what he did with Luther, except for this time he's going to fly basically as close to straight up as he can. So he starts with a wacky barrel roll pattern. So go ahead and roll acrobatics or athletics to stay stuck.
Stay stuck. Number one.
But he's
stay stuck. Number two.
Athletics, you said is okay?
Yeah.
Sorry, one step point. Stay stuck.
23.
Okay. Yeah. They'll stick you.
He's doing the G suit.
Yeah. Yeah, so it spirals up into the air. You're probably... We'll call it you're like 80, 90 feet above the ground right now. Like,
you barf, it's just...
What is this, like super jail?
Yes!
And then it's going to go ahead and smack you with the tail. So first one hits. Second one hits.
I also love that!
That show disturbs me.
Good.
Okay.
I have a friend who literally
so
talks like him.
10, 14,
The
20.
super
So
you lose.
Logan, take another 26. As it continues to bash you with its tail.
Is
Wait a second.
Is it bludgeoning damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
Is it blocking
Did you have the 15 as well?
I will now.
Nice!
Okay.
Making me laugh.
Cool. So that is.
What was the other one you said?
26. All right. So Luther, you're up next. You come to regain consciousness on the floor of this cavern.
Okay. Realizing I'm still worse for wear. The dragon is like way up in the air, right?
Oh,
yeah.
you just came back, huh?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'm.
To go.
I just realized that it was like it took a whole turn for it to come back. Okay.
I'm gonna drink one of my health potions.
Okay.
Look. Ah, is that pickle ring?
You're like, did me and Gnash? No. Like switch places.
Oh.
It's not you screaming, but Gnash now.
Can I borrow some D8s? Anybody got some D8s? Yes. I need 3 of them. Thanks. I don't know why I don't have one here. I'm already lost it. Stop! No.
Look at that.
16, 17, 18, 19. I regain 19 hit points.
Well, cut that out.
So...
Hey, Will, cut that
is
out!
that an action or a bonus action or...
I believe drinking a potion is an action.
that sounds right. Okay, you gonna move around at all?
Give me 1 sec.
Oh, bonus action.
Vehya, you're on.
Yes, I'm going to run over to the nearest stalagmite and take cover.
Yo, who needs to heal?
I'm going to run over to the nearest stalagmite. Preferably once it's... So I want a stalagmite that is very close to the wall, a little bit farther away from the dragon, and is big enough to sufficiently cover me.
Okay, are you trying to hide from the dragon?
Does it give you a
not
background
paying attention
too?
to you right now.
Hey, baby, you need healing?
Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
What do you want me to roll?
Roll stealth.
Stealth?
No, really,
Okay.
do you?
And I guess this is opposed.
I have an 18.
No.
This might be time to do an attack.
Wisdom perception?
Yeah. So
I hit it with magic.
the dragon
You're
definitely knows
blind.
where you are.
Okay.
It is
Maybe I'm
pretty
not blind
intelligent
anymore.
dragon of all things.
Cool.
Dragons have a huge
Oh, you are?
perception.
Maybe after a turn I'm
Makes
not.
sense.
But if you attack while you're blind,
okay,
that'd be a
so-
disadvantage.
But
I'm
you
gonna
are
ask if I'm
cowering.
blind first.
Well,
Well,
we
I'm
never
not
saved you from your blindness.
cowering.
So you're still blind.
I'm taking a
I think it was
strategic
just
position.
dirt,
Okay.
not curse.
No, you're blind until you save from it.
Oh, okay, well, I'll try to save from it.
Yeah.
That happens at the end of your turn, though. So you
It
wouldn't
does.
be able to attack.
Oh, so I can't attack. Okay.
Well, you could. You just do it at disadvantage.
So it'd be hard.
Desperate times.
Desperate measures.
Yeah, that was the other part of it, yeah.
So
Is it actually her turn?
yes.
Desperate
Nice.
dragons.
You don't need I mean, you do, but you're fine.
Healing.
You don't need healing gear.
I'm good.
Alright, I'm gonna try to attack it.
Medic.
So roll a spell attack. What attack you do?
I'm gonna guiding bolt.
Seems good.
I'm gonna cast it as a
This first.
really just a first level. I was gonna cast it as a third
Ryan,
level.
do what you want.
Yeah, do what you want.
How much of a disadvantage would it be?
You roll 2d20 and
it's
take the
literal
lower number.
disadvantage. The mechanic.
So you could roll just 2 16s and be fine, or you could roll a 20 and a 1.
And then you have to take the 1.
Yeah.
I'm gonna gamble. I'm gonna no. Yeah, fine. I'll cast it as a first level.
So roll your 2d20.
Gamble.
That's not.
It doesn't really matter,
Well,
does it?
plus your wisdom.
So it's plus 10 because she has her shield. That gives.
Holy
yeah,
shit.
it's
Oh, yeah.
broken.
19.
So
Yeah, that'll
19.
hit. This is against AC.
Yeah.
That'll hit.
So then you roll the domage, and everybody has advantage on it.
4d6 plus 1d6.
No, the plus is if you cast it.
Oh, yeah, 4d6.
Do you add any modifiers to it?
I don't know.
No, normally spells don't add wisdom or anything like that.
Mine do.
Yeah, you
No,
special
mine don't.
sorcerer.
Only fire damage
You
though, so I
you're a
never get
special
to add it.
snowflake. I can re-roll some stuff if I want to.
It's a pretty
So
solid roll.
lucky lets you do.
Lucky
D20.
lets you re-roll attacks or spell checks or attacks against you.
Oh, you should have gambled. You could use lucky if you roll low on the disadvantage.
Yeah, anyways. Okay, well, there we go.
So 17
Yep.
damage, and we all have advantage on our attacks.
It's a good guiding bolt.
Getting bird.
So you've all got advantage on attacks.
And now you make a constitution. Is it Constitution
Oh,
for
yeah.
the blindness?
Yes. Yeah, it is. Or no, yes, it's Constitution.
So you had 2.
13.
That does not do it. You need a 15 for
I'm
this.
still blind,
Okay, cool.
but I'm still effective.
Nash, the dragon bashes you with its tail as a legendary action. It hits,
Jeez.
It was
We
a
would have never
legendary,
had time
a
for this
legendary
last
bashing.
section.
and this,
fire.
this is ending up taking a good chunk of time. So that's 11, 17 damage, bludgeoning. So cut it in half.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
9.
So 17
No,
damage.
no,
It's
no.
a legendary action. That's my first one this round. Okay. Lair goes next. So go ahead and make a strength saving throw.
Me?
Yes, you. So gale force winds gather around this this dragon.
You raging?
Don't mind if I add plus 10 to that.
Oh.
Are you raging?
Yeah.
You get advantage.
Oh! The first 15?
Yeah, that'll save.
Okay.
The saves aren't high. You just have to keep making
By
them.
the skin of his teeth.
No,
Yeah.
I'm willing to die to end this fight.
Thank you.
Brutal. Okay. Lindsey, you are up.
That's the problem. It feels like
Okay. I'm going
Does
to
it?
do a
It
similar
does.
thing to last time. And that is, I'm going to expend my 4th level spot for 4 points.
all
Okay.
combat
And
feels
then-
slow to me though.
My last 2 2nd level spots for 4 points. So I will use 7 of those 8 that I've just gotten to make another 5th level slot and cast Cone of Cold.
Yes!
Does that affect allies as well as enemies, or is it
Yes!
just enemies?
It's
gonna-
a 60-foot
Just yelling-
cone.
And it
Yes!
affects everybody?
Yeah.
So I'm making a Constitution saving throw, and Nash, you're making a Constitution saving throw.
Ah.
I will end up doing nothing in this fight.
I fail.
That's gonna be
Got
the
it.
funny.
Oh no, wait! I've got legendary resistances. I don't fail.
Oh, wait.
We should have got like a bunch of like
The 23
traps and
pass?
bombs and shit.
We set up Glyph of Warning on the cave entrance, but it hasn't gone out yet.
Yeah, it hasn't left the cave.
We
Maybe
love-
he's like, this is. You'll remember this
It's
is
the perfect
the
time.
time. You almost caught me, and then goes through it.
I love how I'm the one who actually started this whole thing, and I have done literally nothing, and you guys are just cleaning it.
You're learning the power of teamwork.
You
Yeah.
sucked up some hits.
I did suck up some
Died.
hits.
You
I
died.
sucked up some legendary.
You died.
You were a great sandbag.
So did Logan make a save?
He did.
I passed.
Okay.
Yeah, once again, this isn't really worth re-rolling, so I'll keep my points. It's going to be 11 plus 15 is 26, 28, 33, 40 damage, so you both take 20.
Okay. Cool. So that's Lindsey, and then Nash. You get one more go around.
All right. I'm just gonna do
Or
the
you
same.
get another go around.
Do the same thing.
Actually, no. Before that happens,
Okay.
that's a critical failure. But I think like mechanically there are not fumbles in D&D 5th edition because of like, important balance rules or something.
Well, there's actually no reason why, I don't think. But yeah,
Anyway,
it's
Nash, you're up.
Okay.
You missed.
Do my double attack with the reckless bleeding barbarian on top of a dragon. I get
Oh, I should have made that.
Christ, which one is this again? Does a 22 hit him?
22 will hit him.
His AC's 18, right?
Yeah.
I thought
Say 16 damage on the first attack.
I snooped it out.
I roll another one. Again, I'm doing a reckless. That hits him. Second attack.
Oh, baby!
Is Christ, third.
So what do you get? You get 11 plus your strength.
Oh, 17.
Pretty good.
Hold on.
Pretty good.
11 plus your strength is 17? Oh, bad.
It's not proficient this time. I know that.
No, but well, whatever.
Okay.
That seems high.
It's because I'm super raging
Okay,
with the demon sword.
gotcha.
Cool. The tail flings out and bashes you again. It's just never ever gonna stop. So go ahead and take 10 divided by 2 is 5.
We have CTE.
Okay. And the dragon, Gavid the dragon, let's see if this
You guys ever
recharges.
feel like
It
you're not
does.
smart enough to hang out with your friends? That's how I feel.
Okay.
Sometimes.
CTE
So-
is the football disease.
The dragon sort of whips around and you can feel him take in energy. And another lance of fire scorches out across.
Got his breath weapon back.
Toasty.
Good thing I took
5 or 6.
Good thing I got covered behind
Wait,
the sled.
Yeah, good thing you do.
The football disease is also known as cornbread brain.
So we're gonna say it's between Lindsey and I think Vehya. He's starting to pay attention to you now because you're laying out those.
Aw.
Yeah, you. Yes, you. Anyway, you're laying out those hills. So it's between Lindsey and Vehya.
I
So each of
play
you need
dead.
a dex saving throw.
He's like, oh, okay.
I'm just like,
I was dead inside. Now I'm actually dead.
I'm actually.
it's very convincing. I've
So,
studied cadavers for a
Lindsey,
while.
dex saving throw. This is at
Ooh,
DC 18. Okay.
Ho, 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 ho.
Let me just. look
I'm
at something.
okay.
Yeah. So you will only take.
My feigned death is convincing.
Yeah. So you will only take 24 damage.
Oh, okay.
What the fuck? I can't even see it. I got a 19.
Cool. 24 damage. Except for that's cut in half again because you got fire resistance. So
Hell
12.
yeah.
Ooh,
Scorching.
oh, my bag's all crispy.
Okay.
I just peeled.
So yeah, yet another ray of fire lances out across the cavern.
That's what we call
And the dragon
bacon.
flaps its wings and ascends towards the ceiling of the cavern. You think that it's trying to get away. It's bleeding profusely.
Yes.
Seems to be in a bit of a problem state. It looks like it's making for one of those waterfall holes in the ceiling.
No.
You just hear Gnash go, ah!
Okay. So that is that. That's Gavid. Luther, you're up.
There's like drool just hits us in the face on the ground. I didn't know there was so much water in his mouth.
I bought.
So juicy.
He's
Armor.
entering us.
I didn't buy a crossbow.
All you 3GI fans out there.
I
Use your smoke bomb.
don't have a smoke.
It's like 100 feet above you
Grab
right
your
now.
dragon,
Yeah.
bring it inside. The cave.
I'm gonna drink another health potion, and then I'm gonna point at the dragon and say, "Tell the 9 hells that the Mossgrove sent you."
And my friends killed you.
I yell, boo.
Okay.
My friends
Vehya,
did all the
you'll
Like
work.
I'm like laying down dead, but I go.
Or actually, as you
"Boo."
roll that Vehya, you can go ahead and take your
Gnash
turn.
is like, come on, guys. Come on, Luther.
10.
You're like
Right.
me joke better, not me illiterate.
Ryan, did you catch that?
What?
Go ahead and take your turn.
Take my turn. Yeah.
Yes.
It's flying away.
It's flying away. It's trying to get away.
Should.
This activator is not going to give you 8,000 gold unless you come.
Oh no. What can I do? I can bestow a curse.
No, it's touch range.
I can't bestow a curse. Banish I can't do. If only I can only hold humanoids, and I didn't take that. I can just hit it with more hurting things.
You could guiding bolt.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, you didn't have to reckless.
Do it at a 5th level.
Oh, you didn't.
Do it at a 5th level?
Well, Gnash would have anyway.
Yeah.
I'm gonna 5th level guiding bolt.
Are you
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
But fuck it, because you got lucky.
Yeah, because you
Alright.
got lucky. So lucky
I'm
basically
still
negates
blind, baby.
Lucky basically negates disadvantage.
All right. So basically,
Well-
roll 4d4 and take the.
If you roll low on something, you just re-roll the low one.
No, you have to re-roll the whole thing. You treat disadvantage as...
No, not with lucky.
Really?
Pretty sure.
Oh.
I need 2 more.
You don't want mine.
Okay.
They don't
Actually,
work.
those
They don't
ones
work.
are not very visible. We use these ones.
Do you think I'm gonna lie?
No, I just like.
Wait, why are you rolling 3d20?
Oh yeah, only roll 2 at a time.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sorry.
when you roll with disadvantage and use a luck point, you choose which of the 3 dice you
So
roll.
that's an 11.
I mean, which of the 3 you
Plus
use.
10.
Plus 10.
Or
That'll just hit.
Yeah.
is it plus 10 for your attack?
Yes.
Okay.
Because she has that
Yeah,
shield.
yeah.
Yeah,
This
I'm just
is
gonna do
my
that.
God.
Yeah. So the
Guiding
shield pulses and runs a
Oh.
bolt of energy through your arm, and you toss it at the dragon.
So I believe that's 8d6. Because you casted it for 5th level.
Remember that
1.
time you said we were
2.
gonna die?
Fifth level
now you're killing a
spelling
dragon?
This is my
And I don't need any more.
Oh.
But
Didn't you
thank
say
It's got advantage.
No, is it 8?
missing.
Is it
Don't
8?
give
Is
a-
it 8?
Cast kind of cold.
Or a 6?
Well, so it should be 48 plus 1 per spell level.
casting spells
4 plus
while
4.
blinded.
Alright. Okay.
So it should be 8 altogether.
Yeah. There you go. Alright.
Guess it! I'm gonna use a fist spell.
10,
A guiding bolt can't see it.
20. 28.
So this
Is it dead?
This will slay the beast.
Yes!
I go, and I just hit it like the base of the skull.
I feel
Okay.
really bad.
Yeah, a
Why?
pulse of radiant light
I don't know.
like shudders through the
confused.
creature, and it spasms.
Conflicted.
And Gnash, it begins to fall to the ground.
Nash's rage recedes from him as he feels his stomach move the wrong way inside of him.
You might want to hold on to that rage.
Yeah, I think I'll do that if that works for the story.
There's like a tendril of smoke coming out of my mouth, and I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay.
it's just like really hard to do that.
Yeah,
Your
so
eyes
the,
are like
the
white.
dragon plummets to the ground. Are you like... How do I want to roll this? So
Toasty.
we'll say that you can...
Every time.
You
I
can
can't.
go ahead and make an athletics check to land on top of it.
You've been really nice with these athletics checks.
This boy's about to be really tenderized.
Your muscles have been stiff.
Tender
stiff no
boy.
more.
Oh, I get an 8.
Okay. So you and the dragon fly apart in midair.
Okay, good.
You manage to avoid any stalactites on your way down,
Oh, nice.
but you still take.
Stalagmites.
He was 100 feet in the air?
Oh no! I can bring you back,
Name's got
dude. I
wide.
can bring you back to life. It's
I
fucking
do believe
easy.
it's all bludgeoning damage. Okay. From a fall.
It is easy.
We're all men.
Here comes those 96.
Let's see. What do we got here? There's a 10.
Wow.
There's a 5 and a 10.
So,
So there's 26 damage.
13?
so falling damage.
Man, that's a shitty. That's like a roll I would make at a war machine tournament. Like,
Yeah.
So falling
That's really
damage
it's really inefficient.
in Dungeon Crawl Classics is really cool because it works the same way it does in 5e.
I wish you could
but
just, like-
just,
every
I wish you
roll
could just,
that
like,
comes
roll
up,
it.
you break a
Bad.
bone
Yeah.
permanently,
That's good.
and you lose like strength or dexterity points.
But we're not playing that.
I know.
yeah.
I just always love that.
I
rule.
mean,
Listen, I can
hear-
bring you back to life.
You hear the incredible noise of a dragon like losing its life force, and then you hear
crunch.
yeah. I mean, so 100 feet. I think you're gonna have broken bones. Like,
I'm
I don't care how much
listen,
of a
I'm
rage
like,
you're
I'm
in.
listening.
So
That is a compound fracture to the tibia.
let's see.
Yes.
So we'll say
I can like discern.
1 is head, 2 is chest, 3 and 4 are
Crunch.
arms, 5 and 6 are legs.
yes. Ooh.
So that's head injury.
Can't you just heal bones?
Yeah, you might have to
heal
clear-
head.
Dude, I can heal anything. I can bring
Yeah, so
your
you've got a
corpse
fractured
back
skull,
to life
which
to
has
do the
some-
Charleston.
And we'll say a major concussion, as long as we're on topic.
You do have the football disease now.
Give me some honey. Because it's cornbread brain. Never mind.
Okay. So we'll figure
I'm
out
glad you
if
liked
it comes
that.
up and Vehya like can't immediately heal it. We'll figure out what the mechanics for that are.
Yeah.
Wait, why wouldn't I be able to heal it?
You probably can.
I have a lot of healing spells.
You know what? Shit breaks. Vehya's gonna be able to heal it. Don't worry about it. It'll be fine.
Don't worry about it. You're just like laying on there and you're like, and I'm looking at you and I'm like, oh, that's easy. Oh, don't even worry. Oh, don't even worry about it. I'm like lifting your limbs up while they're broken. You're like, and I'm like, yeah, no, easy fix.
Are you like, oh look, we got the meat and now we got the vegetable.
So right.
Now he gets it.
I'm sorry.
So I've got.
I don't know what he's gonna do next, folks.
I've got a
He's off book.
Oh, he's off, but this is twisted.
Listen, I've got a plot point here if y'all want to listen.
Yes.
Absolutely.
So as the dragon's body crashes to the ground, a feeling washes over you. It's a combination of relief, like endorphins from the fight, a thrill of victory, and a certain
Bad feel.
brightness.
Right.
Like all is well in the world.
Oh
Like,
jeez.
you've definitely done exactly the correct action.
Oh jeez.
Uh-oh.
You know, like that feeling you get when you like work really hard on a school project and your stern but fair teacher gives you a bit of praise.
I never went to school.
No, I'm saying this to you, the
Oh,
players,
okay.
so that you know what your character is feeling.
I've never felt the emotion of praise before.
Okay, so the dragon has quite a cache. Plenty
All
of
I've known
gold,
was
plenty
one
of gold,
hit
of
for
course,
yes, two hits for
and
no.
platinum and gems, works of art.
Can we say that because we're so focused as a group, we just don't care about the treasure at all and just kill and just take the
it's a
dragon?
curse. It's enchanting us, right? The treasure's enchanting us. Is that what's happening?
No.
Oh.
You have to listen
No.
to
I don't know what you're talking
You know,
about.
honestly,
I
like,
stuffed
the
my bag
treasure'd be
as
nice,
full
but
as
it
I
doesn't matter that
can.
much.
No, that's fair. I probably do the same thing. I just thought it'd be
Okay.
funny.
Yeah, how
Right.
much can we get?
So there's probably 24,000 gold worth of stuff here.
Just
That
put
we
two
could
gold
take?
pieces
Right,
in your
gold,
eyelids.
platinum, gems, artwork, just like
You're wondering.
general sellable, wreck the local
So
economy.
it's 6,000 each.
Yeah,
I
6,000.
don't want anything.
6,000 each!
6,000 gold.
Just
Nice.
sitting in a
There's
cage crying.
also some interesting individual curios.
Ooh.
Magic items.
So
Magic
as
items.
you
Oi.
as you pick over the pile, Lindsey,
Ah!
you see a long staff, bronze with a fluted head, that
Ooh.
springs into flames at your touch.
Ooh.
And it speaks to you, you know?
What does it say? Does it say, hey, do you like fire? Well, look at this!
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, what does it do? What do I get?
Hey kid, you
So
like
as
fire?
you investigate it and sort of play with it over the next couple of days, and attune yourself to it and attune it to you, you discover that it gives you +1 to just magic stuff. And in addition, it's got
What was
15
that?
charges. These charges act as sorcery points.
What the fuck?
Sorry, that was really bad.
Charges restore at a rate of 1 per day.
Okay.
It currently has 8 charges inside it.
I see.
So charges restore at 1 per day, and you can, as a reaction, use the staff to absorb any spell targeted
Oh.
directly at you, and
It's a
restore a
multi-tool.
charge on the staff.
Wait, so not only do I eat the spell, I get a charge back? That's insane.
That's a once per day ability.
Okay.
It has to be targeted at you and you alone.
So fireballs won't work.
It's a straw.
Yeah, fireballs won't work.
It's
Free
a.
spell for you.
It's many things.
Right.
It's a multi.
Nash, you find amongst the collection a skull of an enormous wolf in 2 tones. Oh,
Would you be willing to send me the text of? I'm assuming you're reading. Can you send me the text of this on Slack?
yeah.
So I can.
Yeah, I'll just. We're coming up to a
break.
interlude here, so I'll
Cool.
just paste all this in the slide.
Nice.
Okay, so Nash, you find the
Interlude.
skull of an enormous wolf in 2 tones. One half is bleached, purest white. The other black as moonless midnight.
Ooh.
So this, if
That's-
you put it on your head like a hat, it will give you
Oh.
advantage on saving throws against like aberrant stuff,
Evil.
including handling that sword.
Oh.
And in addition, as the spirit of the wolf inhabits the skull, you get +2 to attack rolls when you're flanking with an ally.
Wait, so Dan, this skull is both only black and white? By the power of grayscale. Grayscale. I thought it was good.
No. Nash goes, by the power of my 2-colored skull. And you guys go, you're doing great.
You're great.
You're great.
You're
Nash.
great, buddy.
Vehya,
Yeah.
you also find yourself a hat. It's a
Speaking of using my
helm
class feature,
with
it allows us to take advantage
long,
of flanking.
twisted horns that sort of stand
Yeah,
out from the head, a solid 1.5 feet on either side. And
Pippi Longstock. It's cool.
these horns are like they're worked and carved in various intricate designs. It's very clearly designed to channel a great deal of power.
Wow.
So this is the one that speaks to you should you choose to take it. If you do, I will tell you what it does.
Sure.
So as you play with it over the next few days, you find that it acts as sort of a divine repeater for you. So it doubles the range on all your spells, and anything that used to be a touch spell now has a range of 30 feet.
Nice.
That's crazy!
That's pretty good.
And Luther, you find yourself a cloak.
Could it be like, you find nothing. You realize that your existence is empty. No.
Actually,
Your reward
you're
is-
really satisfied about defeating this dragon.
Oh, jeez.
It's not like when Lindsey killed this phoenix. Like, this is like you accomplished some good stuff. Things are looking up for Luther Mossgrove.
This sounds not
Things are
good.
coming up, Luther.
What's the cloak doing?
Okay, so this is the Mantle of Shadows. So it gives you advantage on all stealth checks when you're wearing it.
Baby.
And 3 times a day, you can teleport up to 60 feet.
You upset now?
Wow,
Whoa.
okay.
You upset now?
So advantage on stealth and
Like 3
Mega
free
Misty
Misty
Step.
Steps.
This is the Ken from North Star cloak.
How many times per day again?
3 per day.
Oh my god.
You also find 3
Kenshiro.
dragon eggs. Dragon eggs are about yay big.
Whoa.
We're gonna eat these.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. It's quiche
Yeah,
time,
well, so
baby.
you need to remember to
We're
make the
making
sword.
quiche. We're making
You have to
flan,
pulverize
we're
the dragon
making
to get its blood out.
souffle.
Right. So we need to raise one of them so we can kill it.
He's Octavir sucking egg.
He's like, did you guys get the eggs? And like, I'm in the back carrying a huge bowl,
No.
whipping an enormous egg, scrambling
Anyway,
a
so
huge
dragon eggs are like, frankly, not like it's not like if the dragon eggs are separated from their caretaker for
They know
too terribly
tasty.
long. Well, they won't ever hatch. They just go inert.
They need to be fertilized.
Yeah. So it's not so much that they need to be fertilized, but they just like if the dragon is dead, the eggs won't hatch. Like
So, like,
there's not you won't get little baby.
Is there
dragons.
still eggy gooey shit?
Oh yeah.
Is it the best eggy gooey shit?
Does it have a cloaca?
It's
Oh, gross.
It's a
Ryan.
part of an egg.
Ryan.
Is it?
The
Yeah.
yolk is the size of your head.
Yeah.
Yummy.
So 3 of these suckers.
Okay, but we need to brutalize the dragon to get its
Oh,
blood.
absolutely.
Okay, I'm definitely doing
Yeah.
that. I have vials.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna need about a barrel of the stuff.
I climb in its mouth and I cut out the glands that are used to create the flame.
This is the flame creation is a like complex arcane process. You could
Okay, fine. I thought it would be like an organ. Okay.
No, it's like the whole like head to tail thing.
So
If you want some of the glands, like there are useful glands
Yeah.
and dragon scales
Oh,
and
the
teeth and
tabletop
stuff.
talk humor.
That's part of the 24,000 gold that you all
Sure.
just
I'm
got.
the joke. I'm glad.
I'll do this. I'll do the thing where like you're trying to like cut out the fire glands. Luther just comes up and nerds out for a second, and he's like,
Actually,
actually, the dragon has a gland of oil inside its mouth.
I
which it
tickle
expunges."
like the roof of its mouth so it causes like an involuntary combust. It sneezes
It's
on
just
you.
I just like. Fine, Vehya. Deny yourself education.
I'm Pickle Vehya.
No.
Draw that as a fan art.
Kill me.
Okay. So you get your dragon's blood. You all get your loot.
Wait, what do we carry the dragon's blood back in?
You brought a barrel.
Oh, okay, cool.
The dwarves have a barrel.
Oh yeah, the dwarves
Those are
definitely have.
dwarves.
Yeah.
The dwarves. The spell is working on all the dwarves now, right?
Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
great.
okay, I thought you were gonna be like, no.
They're like
They're
sitting
dead.
up there and they're like, hey,
Man, I really feel awful. I should
Weird.
jump off
Here's-
this waterfall.
Well, so you remember that like when
They commit
you
mass
broke the spell on
suicide.
the first one,
Yeah,
he was like extremely disoriented and disappointed and sort of disillusioned.
right.
Should we come back to like a
For-
camp
it
of
took him
crying
about-
dwarfs?
Yeah, basically.
what's my point in life?
Yeah, it's dead. Give us the bear.
What should I do?
Lambs to the cosmic slaughter.
Yeah, so we can roleplay that if you all want. I don't have anything like. There's no important
I-
plot points there. So.
I'm okay without it.
I think we like
No, yeah.
run, be free.
Wild dwarves.
Man, have you ever felt like less free the more freedom you had?
No, I don't think there's any way I could figure that out. Okay, yeah.
I can't
Let's just
quit
head back to
you.
town.
Okay. Yeah, you're like, you all head back to town and you fire up the hover bikes and they make that incredible
Yeah.
deep thrumming vroom.
Yeah,
And
you and
you
I
just-
have probably made like we spent some time on our hover bikes making like sick, giant, like chest pieces of dragon teeth.
I thought you were gonna say you took some time to make sure I didn't have a
Oh, no, I don't care about
life-threatening
that.
concussion.
I don't care about that. I'm like crafting time, and then we make like giant, like sick, like chest pieces like of dragon teeth. Your brain functions enough for that,
Okay.
which is all.
No,
enough.
it looks fucking badass.
Yeah. Anyone who looks at it is gonna be like, "Fuck, that's dragon teeth."
Yeah.
Turns out Gnash used to be a wizard until Vehya just stopped healing his concussions.
Fortunately, he was
Now
also...
he's
He
my-
can't
now-
remember.
Yeah.
when
Now
he-
he's my fashion lackey.
All right.
That's all you use me for.
So we can head back to town safely.
Yeah, so you get back to town. Town is bustling and busy. Several new buildings going up. You know, sort of the same town you've returned to every time. Everybody seems really happy. Big smiles all around, and they're matched by your own. And that night, you know, the feast goes great. Everybody's gathered around, celebrating the heroes. Hip hip hooray! You know, all that. Towards the end of the night, you find yourselves sort of around the fire, and you're talking with Octavir. You know, you're a few cactus juices in. Octavir's like, "Oh, what an incredible feat you all have accomplished! Like, this is truly tremendous. You all are seriously some heroes. Listen, you must just be absolutely exhausted after that. Really, you deserve a rest. Just some simple R&R. Why don't you just go upstairs and go to sleep?
We're
And
still
even
in
What?
the cave. We're still in the cave.
in fact, you do feel tired, and more tired than you ever have. This is a big day.
shit.
Even the elves among you. Just it'd be
I didn't
know,
get this staff
maybe you've
at all,
been-
did
maybe you've been missing
What?
out on something all these years. It'd
Zach's-
be nice to just like go up there and lie
Zach's
down.
deleting the staff.
No, you,
You really upset him.
I didn't get. No, I'm fine.
You made him really sad.
No, you
and you get
What
into your room
indicates this that I'm upset.
and you lay back and you close your eyes.
Mantle of lies.
And we're gonna break for cake.
So we wake up and we don't have any of the cool stuff you just described.
No.
Is that what's happening?
So Vehya,
Mhm.
you are floating in darkness, and a voice speaks to you.
Hmm.
You think it's a familiar voice. It sort of sounds like you.
Hmm.
Or maybe it's that Rita lady that you absorbed.
The meter
But it really seems to think that you should wake up. You should wake up.
Do I feel like it's possible?
You should open your eyes. Yeah, now that you think about it, you hadn't really even thought about waking up as a possibility. But yeah, you just open your eyes.
Wake up.
Okay.
There is, so you're like in your room in the dark. There is a person with a dagger there who looks like they're about to plunge it into your chest.
Kick the man. Good.
Just like a villager, some rando.
Yeah.
You've seen him before.
Banish him.
Oh.
Banish him?
Can you banish humans?
Yeah.
They're humanoids.
Oh, hardcore.
They are only gone for a minute, but yeah.
Get out!
Cool. What
You
happens?
could also hold him or banish him. No, that's awesome.
I'm just gonna push him into the hallway and up against the wall in the hallway. I don't know.
Well, no,
I don't know what happens. when he gets-
Banishing you
He's
Poof.
gone. Like you send him to another dimension
for a minute.
for a minute.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
He has to make a
That
charisma.
sounds like a
save.
very Vehya thing.
He
No.
fails it.
Okay.
No, he's there. I'm like, no.
I can't do it.
You gotta go.
I can just do it with my mouth.
Okay, I
Cool.
go and I check my desk to see if the book is still in there.
You realize you didn't check it before when you got home, before you went to bed.
Well,
It's definitely
we were
gone.
gone for
It's gone.
I knew he should have killed it.
When did
I mean, it's been like a
It's
week
your
since you've been
fault.
home.
You wanted to keep it. You greedy
you're not in
jerk.
the room?
That's Zach
I think
over
we.
here.
I think we were drugged. I think we actually did defeat it when we were just drugged.
I think. Well, I don't want to say what I think. Keep going.
Okay, I'm gonna walk out of my room. Does it seem like I'm actually in our
Yeah, you're
This doesn't
like
feel different.
as you sort of reflect back, the sort of crazy half-cocked giddiness that you felt ever since you defeated the dragon is gone. You feel as grounded and real and like in concrete, serious mode as you have in a good 18 hours.
But this feels like our house. I don't feel like I'm
definitely.
in another illusion.
As far as you can tell.
All right. So he's going to appear back in my room. I'm going to bar my door from the other side.
Okay.
Mhm.
So he will be stuck in my room.
Cool. Sounds good.
All right. So I kind of like shimmy something under the door.
Sounds good.
No.
Yeah, you're able to do that without too much trouble.
I'm going to quietly, if possible, try to find who is. I'm assuming I am in a below ground level. Is there anyone else? Where is the setup of where our rooms are?
So Luther's is the closest to yours.
All right, then I'm going to go find him.
Okay. I would be asleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is there any?
Yeah. So I assume you're on like silent feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna slide a. I think I have a ceremonial
Definitely.
dagger.
That sounds right.
Yeah, I do. I'm gonna slide it under the door
Mhm.
and see if I can see a reflection of anyone in there.
Okay. So before you get to that point, as you step into the hallway that leads to Luther's room, you see there are two more of the townsfolk, and each has a dagger, one in each hand.
What?
They haven't noticed you. They are
These
like
assholes.
creeping up on Luther's door quietly.
These assholes. Okay.
They seem to be totally absorbed in their current task and absolutely unaware of anything you're doing.
Okay, I'm going to. So it doesn't look like anyone's in
Well,
his
that's
room based on what I can
concentration,
see
so
from the
she
knife
can
under
only
the door.
manage one.
Yeah.
So you they are between you and his room.
Oh, so I'd have to go past them.
Yeah, you are behind them right now.
Okay. Do I want to punch a hole in their chest? Do I want to?
These are the questions.
I mean, you know, they're trying to kill us.
Oh, we long rested, right, Dan?
Are
Are we considered to be long rested?
Yeah, you are considered to be long rested.
Because we would have come back. by
We're
now.
not in combat though.
No,
I
but
mean,
I want to see if people got their spells back, if I got my
Yeah.
hit points back.
I'm not bothering taking slots right now.
yeah.
You could use Geas on one of them and force it to obey.
Geas, what is that?
So
geez.
you feel like you could just like walk up behind these guys and stab them, and they
Oh.
would.
Sure, I'll just do that. I'll just gut them.
Gay ass.
Okay, cool. It's like super awesome, stealthy. Like you
Something
just like
weird's
knife in the
going
back,
on.
knife to the throat. Like yeah, it's sick.
Yeah.
You feel like Luther would be proud.
I just want them to die quietly
your
because
faces
I want to
and
make
it's
sure. 'Cause
Luther
I'm
on both
assured
of
there's
them.
probably other people in the house.
That's
Okay, cool.
That'd
So I
be
do
awesome.
that. All right, then I do the knife under the door. Does it look like there's anyone in this room?
Doesn't look like it.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna open the door as quietly as possible and slip inside.
Okay. It is not locked. I don't know if that would be unusual for you or not.
That is unusual.
I guess like we went to sleep and we were drunk and charmed and blah.
Or they picked it.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, door's not locked. Luther is sound asleep on the bed.
All right. I come over to you and I put my hand over your mouth and I shake you. There are intruders in the house. I have banished one of them. I have killed two of them outside your door. My book is gone. The book we took. The disguised book. The one I've been investigating.
Luther, make a wisdom saving throw, and this is against being charmed.
Oh, so I get advantage.
Mhm.
Right? Yeah. Half elf blood. Doing me proud. At 14.
14. You just really want to go back to sleep.
I kind of like push your hand.
I slap your face.
Ow!
No, my mouth. Hands over your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, that snaps you out of it.
Okay.
Good enough. So you, reality comes rushing to you. It's sort of like that moment when you get like pulled screaming out of a nightmare by
Oh,
your
I
alarm
hate
clock.
Or that where you feel like you're falling into your body. Ugh.
Anyway, so you experience a very similar sensation to what Vehya had. That like you remember this like giddy like happiness and pleasantness that had happened that settled over you, and that's totally gone now.
I remove my hand from your mouth. I believe we have been charmed.
Okay. But why? To keep us complacent.
To keep us complacent, to come take the book. Apparently, it seems as if Zoctavir knew that we had it.
We need to wake up the other two.
We do. For some reason, the townspeople are attacking us. I'm not sure what he's pulled to convince them. I'm assuming it's more magic. But we do have to make sure the others are there because I believe they are trying to kill us.
They're definitely...
One was trying to kill me.
They're definitely also charmed, I think. Okay, let's go wake up the others.
Okay, cool. So you don't encounter any more of the, or you
Okay.
you encounter one more of the townspeople, but you able to easily
He's a
dispatch him.
rogue.
Yeah.
Well, so have I seen this guy around before?
Yeah, it's just townsfolk been here for years. Probably lived his whole life here.
You're gonna try to convince him?
Do you have detect magic?
I should. Yeah, I do.
You
Yeah, I have detect magic.
I would like to knock this guy out,
Okay.
and we can spend a few minutes detecting magic.
I find this ridiculous, and I'm like, we should just...
Yeah, so you knock him out cold.
If you're okay with that, if you're gonna fight me on it, then I'll.
I'm not gonna fight you on it. I think
Okay.
it's like impractical given the situation, but you can go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm assuming you knock this guy out and then you go clear the rest of the house.
Yeah, I think that'd probably be best.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll knock him out and shove him in a closet
Tie him
somewhere.
up. Yeah.
Okay, cool. And then so you knock him out, clear the rest of the house, and then you're able to attend to him. So
Let's wake Lindsey and Gnash up though.
Okay, cool. So you two, similar thing happens. It takes a little bit to sort of rouse you from your slumber, but either a successful wisdom saving throw or apparently a swift slap to the face will snap you out of it. So I'm not going to worry about which one it was. But yeah, so similar sensation. It's the dead of night, and you definitely just had a bunch of assassins in your headquarters.
Very bad ones.
I rushed to my bedside. Is my staff still there?
Yeah, it's still
Thank
there.
God.
I slept with the cloak, so.
You slept in it. You were
Yeah.
like so drunk that you're just like, oh.
But when Luther first came to this town, no cactus juice. Now, you guys have corrupted the shit out of him.
He's a lush.
You
Yeah.
wake Gnash up. He's under a huge blanket and he rolls over and you see he's wearing two of the wolf hats. He's wearing his old one and
He's-
his new one. You have a vague memory of him all night on the tables being like,
Two hats.
So the book is gone?
Yes.
And looking at it, or where it was on the desk, you looking at the dust pattern, it looks like it's been gone basically since you left.
We managed to capture one of these would-be assassins.
It's almost like we should have burned the book.
We should talk
Then
to him.
we wouldn't have been able to learn its secrets.
Which doesn't
Talk to
matter at
Zoctavir?
all. No,
Which I
it's been
just-
stolen.
Have
better idea.
I at this point I admit that I did learn what the book did.
What? What does it do?
It may have something to do with creating blood crystals.
Oh, so it's like the citadel we found.
Yeah.
It's like a blueprint for that.
Gnash is like, oh.
Yes, it
Good thing
It's
we
exactly
didn't burn
that.
it,
Ooh.
and now
Vehya.
the bad guy has it.
I was trying to find if there was some way to reverse the magic.
No,
there'd
you
be some-
weren't.
A likely story.
You were going to use it for yourself.
Yes, I was. Okay, fine. But that doesn't matter at this point.
It doesn't because he has it.
Vehya,
Right.
can you see if this guy is under the effects of any spells? I want to know if we have justification for killing the townsfolk.
Alright. Is he knocked out right now?
Yeah, he's knocked out.
Alright.
I'm gonna wake him up.
Take him out, put him on the chair. So we tie him to a chair.
Okay.
Alright. And I just pour water on him.
Okay. Yeah, he
Wake him
comes.
up first.
Whoa.
No, I'm not waterboarding him.
No, I know. Detect magic first.
Well, I want to wake him.
You don't need to
Oh,
wake him
right.
up.
You're right. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Yeah, then I just took my head on him.
Yeah, no magic as far as you can tell.
Ooh.
Do you do a physical examination?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Does he have any charms, any amulets?
Let me roll my non-existent medicine skill.
Yeah, all right. So there doesn't appear like immediate. I mean, he's knocked out.
Any
but
lobotomy scars?
no, there doesn't appear to be a whole lot. Like he doesn't have anything that's clearly like a magical device on him.
Do his nostrils seem slightly wider than they should be?
I don't know. What does that do?
I'm just checking. All right.
Yeah, there's nothing immediately obviously wrong with him.
Okay, cool.
Vehya's doing all this creepy shit and then Luther says that and we're like,
What the fuck's wrong with you?
no.
I'm
No,
just
they're not. What the fuck, Luther?
I'm just checking all the angles.
All right.
All right. Let's
Fucking nostril fetishist over here.
Cool.
Oh, I just want to watch him breathe.
Oh, baby, look at those nose holes. All right. So,
So you hit him with the drink?
yeah.
Okay, cool. He comes sputtering back to life, and he sort of sits there, and he opens his eyes, and you notice now that you're taking a look, and his back's not to you, that his eyes are completely white. They're rolled all the way back into his head. And he still seems to like look at you and like make motions as though he can see you.
Is there any sort of like way someone could be possessed or it wouldn't have like a magical effect?
Go ahead and roll. We'll say Arcana.
Yeah.
Can I roll a Arcana as well?
Yeah, go for it.
I got.
Oh, that's pretty good though.
Funny. Yeah, Psionics would do something like this.
Fuck you, I'm not figuring it out. All right.
Is he literally being controlled
God
by basically
damn
Zoctavir
it, Dan.
mentally? Is that basically what's going on?
God
Yeah, this-
damn it, Dan.
He's seeing through them.
What?
Mhm.
What's the big deal?
Alright.
You guys will get it later. All right.
What?
Okay, so I'm gonna look at the guy.
Why does he know it and we don't?
I say, are you
I haven't read enough
are you
Monster
all right?
Manuals down.
Can you understand us?
He sort of drools a little out of the corner of his mouth.
He's gone.
Yeah,
I
he's
don't
gone.
think that's him in there. I think that's Zoctavir in there. I think he's using them as vessels.
Hey, Zoctavir, can you hear me?
Fuck you!
Yeah, for once I agree with Lindsey. We're coming for you. You understand?
I'm gonna burn down your house right now.
Try to kill us. We're gonna mess you up. We're gonna mess him right up.
We're gonna burn his house down.
We're gonna burn your house down.
I'm gonna go do it right now. You
With
better
the
be
orphans
waiting.
inside.
No.
No, the
No,
orphanage
not the orphans.
is a separate building.
Oh.
Come on,
okay.
Gnash. We're gonna
I
go
thought
burn
he
his
lived in
house
the
down.
orphanage.
Orphans too?
Yeah, if they're evil.
Classic,
Oh.
classic moral issue. Ha You could burn my house down,
But
but I
we
have
all-
all these orphans.
In fact, my walls are made of orphans stacked one atop each other.
Is his
You know, every single body in the Citadel, orphan.
Orphan.
how
Oh, ancient
if only
orphans.
Gnash had great cleave.
okay? I turn into a bird,
A bird.
and I'm gonna go fly to his what's it called? His
Mansion.
house.
His
Wherever he lives.
He's got sort of a manor / office that he uses.
Yeah, so I'll fly, but I don't want to fly like at it. I want to fly like on a roof that is 150 feet away.
Okay. Yeah, you find one pretty easily. Wow, you're just gonna straight up burn his house down.
I wasn't kidding.
Wait,
Alright.
wait. We don't just do that right off the bat,
No,
though.
yeah.
That's what I
Yeah.
said. That's exactly what I would do.
All right.
I have hated this guy since like
Vehya
week
is usually
2.
one for strategy, but she's very into this idea.
Yeah, so pop.
In fact,
Lindsey turns into a bird
If
and
anybody wanted
flutters up the
to
chimney.
fly my eagle wings,
We're also just assuming it's Zoctavir. This could be just something else, like a monster
No.
getting revenge.
mm-mm.
It's why do our characters think it's Zoctavir?
Because the book's
Because-
gone.
Because the book's gone
It's
when
been
we
gone.
left.
And he wanted the
okay,
book.
That's fair. That's
Wait.
fair.
Who knew we were leaving?
That's fair.
Are you gonna burn the house with the book inside?
Yes, I want the book burned.
Lindsey doesn't give a fuck. All
I
right.
don't.
I want the book, Will.
Yeah, so-
I'm not here.
I
know how you
fall-
feel.
I fireball his house from on top of where I am, wherever I am.
Okay. What do I want to say about that?
His house is fire. It's a pure asbestos
Dan
house.
just rips out a piece of graph paper and crumbles it up and throws it away.
I mean,
well,
you could have seen it coming.
Yeah.
We did warn him also.
Well, so
yeah.
I'm trying to decide if Zoctavir would have like serious arcane wards or not.
Mm.
I probably should have decided that
I
well in
don't know,
advance.
Dan. He seems to have a variety of other magical abilities,
Yeah.
or the members of his organization do.
Whoa.
What does that mean?
Means that a mind-flayer is not a very high-level monster, and if like you could definitely kill one in the rest of the session,
Oh,
and
God.
so there must be some bigger,
wasn't-
badder, eviler guy.
I wasn't gonna give it away, but all right.
I mean,
I'm just speculating.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know
didn't
the
think
answer.
he was a mind flayer.
That-
Is
I don't
he?
know.
Is he?
Oh,
Why would a mind flayer have like a political agenda?
Well,
that's like what they do.
they always have political agendas. But,
Really?
Yeah, but I'm metagaming hardcore.
I
so
thought they
go
were
ahead.
just Cenobites.
No.
You know, actually, Luther. Now that you think about it, you remember that last paper on
It's a
your
mind
stack.
flayer.
Oh, that's right. The one I didn't. Yeah.
Yeah.
You couldn't read it.
Yeah, I couldn't read. Oh shit.
That's why you couldn't read it,
Did you
you
pull it
dumb
out?
dumb.
Yeah, crowning moment.
It's a big dumb
Oh.
octopus face dude.
Fuck.
Oh, he is a mind flayer. So what happens with my
So-
fireball?
So, this is like, just give me a sec, because as soon as Luther sees this, he goes into full-on panic mode. Because now he understands everything that's been going on.
What's
and he
been
realizes,
going on?
Well,
Explain
We've
it.
been gamed.
so we've been gamed, number one. Number two, Luther knows about mind flayers, at least somewhat, and he realizes that they have psionic and mind control abilities.
Have we been under control the whole time?
Not the whole time,
No.
but there's definitely been some deeper things. So, first of all, I don't think Zoctavir even is related to Earl at all. In the like it just peels back the curtain for Luther.
Yeah, but I
But
thought
what-
I thought we got advantage against being charmed.
Why would
I don't think we were charmed. I think we were given
why would a mind
jobs.
flayer
Yeah.
be interested in us doing this though?
Mind flayers like to eat brains and increase their political power, so they have more opportunities to get slaves and rule. Their dream would be to rule the entire above ground area that's not the Underdark. They're constantly trying to break through and do that
because the Underdark's
So
scary.
us killing other monsters helps that. How?
because mind flayers are frequently against other monsters, and it's clearing out the way so Zoctavir can get this expansion and learn more about this elvish technology we've been fighting for him the whole time.
Should have burned the
So what
book.
about my fireball?
Yeah, so Zoctavir, as you know, is at least something of a arcanist.
Woulda, coulda, shoulda.
And so the fireball, like it
Hey man, but I
scoops
could
out,
have
it's like
learned
a
blood
little
crystal
ray that
technology,
then
so-
blossoms into a
I really
ball of
wanted
fire,
to
right?
turn him into one.
And it seems like it
That's a-
streaks
it was-
out towards
okay.
Zoctavir's manor, and seems to sort of run into something of a wall, just outside it. And the explosion goes off, and it ripples around the outside, but doesn't seem to
Did
actually...
I have enough time with the book to learn how to make one?
Okay,
That would take, like, probably a decade of
Oh,
study.
I want to
Okay.
make him one.
I turn into
I
a
want to break him.
much smaller bird and fly back home.
Okay.
It was christening him mind free.
Can I make an Arcana check or not nature check about these guys?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Which one?
Go ahead. I think... whichever you want.
Okay.
Doesn't really
Yeah.
matter.
I mean, they're the same, so
Yay.
yeah, I don't know why I asked.
Yeah, why did you?
Yeah, and you definitely...
Whoa!
You remember, like, doing research on mind flayers. You knew that, like, a mind flayer was on the stack, and you were nervous about it, and then as soon as you got to Earl and you met Zoctavir, it just totally...
damn,
read your mind.
really
Right.
about?
I got
I
20.
don't care.
You got a 20. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's plenty to know lots of things.
Okay, cool. What do I know?
So you know that mind flayers, also known as illithids,
The coolest monster in the game.
they're like, you know, sort of think, if you're not familiar with the mind flayer, think of like Davy Jones from that one movie.
Yeah.
In appearance.
In appearance, but they're like tall and dark and shadowy, and they're powerful psionics, very powerful psionics. Zoctavir apparently also dabbles in arcana. That's something to watch out for. Sort of atypical with mind flayers.
He might be an Alhoon.
Take
Or an
counterspell.
Ultralithid. Ultralithium battery.
Something else they do, just want to point this out so people don't think I have a nose fetish. They eat brains, and they do it by shoving tentacles up through your orifices.
That's why you like it. I get it.
That's not why I like it! Although it is.
Oh no, it's not nostrils. That'd be vor. So we're
That's
fine.
not vor! That's the opposite of vor!
I'm just trying to make a good, funny joke, and here I
I
am.
mean, I don't
Not
know.
knowing your dang fetishes.
Not like I know what vor is or anything.
Well,
I will cut that out.
so yeah, you know, like basically all the things you just said, you know.
Okay.
Table talk after dark.
You like remembering back to this dude that you've got here. He is almost certainly mind controlled.
What was the name
Do I know
of
how
that
to snap
comic?
people out of it?
The one with the long horn.
Probably the best way to do it would be to kill.
Name drop that.
You don't know
Hey,
how
viewers,
many
we have a great
how many
webcomic
people he
reading.
would be able to control at once,
We'd like to
or what
recommend.
the range on it is. It's questionable. You suspect that it's going to be less than a mile of distance, which makes it sort of interesting that, like, 100 miles away at the Dragon's Cavern, that, like, giddiness...
Dude, were we even
settled
fighting
over
a
you.
dragon?
Well, we definitely were fighting a dragon, but there's one other thing with mind flayers that they always have if there's a group of them, and they serve it relentlessly, and they don't like anybody messing with it. But I'm not sure if that's what's going on here.
What is that?
It's called an elder brain, and it is a gigantic brain in a jar.
Sounds cool.
But I don't know if I would know that. Okay.
Yeah, you would have heard stories.
Okay.
You don't know much about their
big
capabilities.
stupid brain.
They're terrifying.
Well, I get back as a bird and I go, that didn't work. We should probably leave town, right? Go find our bikes that we hid and just run.
I look at Lindsey and then I slowly pull out the parchment and show it to you and I go, you know any way of cooking illithids?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you dice up all of their tendrils.
Oh, it's calamari.
And you can batter them and fry them. It's delicious.
Quite good.
You can also use they do ink, weirdly enough, and you can use the ink to
Ooh,
make
you
a
can make
nice like squid ink
fettuccine.
pasta.
You can put it in sauces, give it a nice black color.
I don't know about you guys, but I'm getting pretty hungry.
Yeah, I am.
There it is!
I am too, and I'm glad you're on our side.